Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So, this is not a knitting podcast for this show. I will be doing a knitting podcast soon, I promise you. I'm just trying to get some stuff done to show you and make it a more longer video. So, this one is going to be a TBR for June, which is to be read if you don't know what TBR means. And that's for the books I'm going to read in June. So this might be a long one, I'm not sure. So grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Where did I put my pop? Oh, it's way over there. I have a Diet Coke, but I left it over there. I apologize for the fan if it's making too much noise. Yeah, it's really hot here. Not really hot, but a little hot. And I don't have air conditioning, so I apologize. And of course, the lighting is not very good, so I'm just gonna see if I can. No, not very good, but you know, I'm wearing lipstick. That's amazing for me because I never wear makeup, and I'm wearing lipstick, so yay! And I got this new dress. It's just a sweater dress. It's really pretty. It used to have a green, like a shoelace tie type thing, but I took it out because I didn't like the color. Anyways, okay. So this is a TBR. Now, Sarah from Steeped in Books, I will link her channel below the video that I'm going to talk about. Steeped in Books is a YouTube channel. She does a booktuber. She's a booktuber who is like around my age, so she's a little bit older. And she reads mainly romance books. That's her main genre that she likes to read. Sorry, that was a tick. I have Tourette syndrome in case you don't know. I tried to hold that in, but it had to come, so sorry. Okay, so she is doing a readathon. So, my jaw hurts. It hurts. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyways, that wasn't a tick. That was just me checking my jaw out, because it really hurts over here. That's weird. Anyways, maybe I won't be talking long today. Okay, sorry. Steeped in Books is a YouTube channel. Steeped as in tea, steeping, steep in books. She does a readathon. I think this is the second or third annual. And it is called the Summer Romance Book Bingo. And she's really stepped it up this year. And I'm taking part in it. So what it is she has, I'll link the video announcement down below because she has links to a Google Doc that, she has links to another site that'll give you a random bingo card with the prompts on it, and each time you go on there, she'll explain that on the video. Or you can create your own bingo card with the prompts, and she has like 80 different prompts, and some of them aren't specifically for romance books, so you can even do the bingo cards and make your own bingo card without the romance books. So, I thought, well, I might as well try it, because, I want to read this summer. It's from June 1st to August 31st. So you still have time to get it ready it's the 26th today, but go ahead and go to her channel and get all the information. She gives links to all the prompts and the bingo cards. And, yeah, it's fun. And then also, I'm like screwing this up totally. I'm so sorry. So, also, there are 3 prizes in the end. You can earn points by filling each line that you get in bingo, like across, or like that, or like that. And there's like 25, there's 5 rows of 5. And you get up to 5 points, that's 5 different lines in your card, and each line is a point. You can get up to 5 points per card, and then for every full card, you get 2 points. And each time you get a point, you get entered in a draw. Yeah, so at the end of the bookathon, there is, or readathon, sorry, there is, 3 prizes. I'll let her tell you in her video, but they're really cool. So, I decided to go for it. So I looked at the prompts. I really want to read this summer, and I thought, I don't have any romance books. Yeah. I looked at my bookshelves. I have about 40 romance books that I haven't read. Yeah. I didn't know I had that many, but apparently I do. Most of them are like clean romance, like Debbie Macomber type books, or like Christian fiction romance, or classics, things like that. But yeah, so I decided to do 2 carts. So that's 50 books in 3 months. Now, considering I've only read 24 books this year, so it's been 5 months and I've only read 24 books. 50 books in 50 bucks. Yeah, right. I wish I had 50 bucks. No, 50 books in 3 months is a bit of a challenge. Not to mention that in May and June, the rest of May and in June, I'll be prepping and outlining a book for Camp NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. And then in July, I'll be writing a book. And I want to finish the book by September. So July and August, I'll be writing the book. Plus, I've got all my knitting projects and crochet projects I have to do. Plus, I'm going to be babysitting part-time. So, yeah. It's going to be hard. Because it just is. It's going to be rough. I'm not used to being busy. So, I mean, I know people don't really consider sitting and reading for a couple hours busy. But to me, it works in my brain, so it's considered busy, okay? Because I can't work my brain very often. I mean, give me 2 hours of brain work, and I'm like dead tired and exhausted after that. I mean, it's just, yeah. So, it's gonna be a fun summer. So, anyways, I spent 7 minutes talking about this. So, I decided to do 19 books. So it's 50 books altogether. So I decided to do 19 books in June. June. July, I'm going to do 15 books. And in August, is it 17 books? I'm not sure. 19, 17, 19 and 19 is 38. So 36 and 15. Oh, so 14. Yeah, okay, so 19 in June, 15 in July. I'm just messing up today. I'm sorry. And my brain's not working. 15 in July and 18. Is that right? 19, 15, 18. I think that makes 50. Anyways, so I'm going to go through my TBR. I thought I'd do my TBR for the whole month, but I don't have all the books. So, and I still don't have all the books for June, but I go to the library on Thursday and I get the books. So let's start. So, okay, you're going to laugh. This is my bingo card that I made up. It's like kind of messy. Yeah, but it works. So, we're going to go through June 1st to July 15th is the first book, the first bingo card. Now, I am just doing 19 books for June for this TBR. So, let's start. So, the prompt in the first square is a first book in a series. For that one, I picked When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya. Is it Sandhya? I don't know. I saw an interview with her. She sounds really cool. Menon. Sandhya Menon. I don't know. I'm sorry. She is a really cool lady. I saw an interview with her on, what channel was it? It was a YouTube channel. Don't remember which channel, but it was a really good interview. She sounds like an amazing woman and a really cool author, so I bought this book. So, When Dimple Met Rishi, this is a young adult romance. Okay, where am I going to put my books now that I'm, sorry, not prepared. Hashtag not prepared. Okay, a book with more than 500 pages is the next prompt, and I'm going across, and then across and across. Okay, so a book with more than 500 pages. I have ordered Nevermoor, which is by Jessica Townsend. I don't know how to put pictures on the screen, so I can't show you, but Nevermoor is a middle grade book. Really good book. I believe it has more than 500 pages. If it doesn't, I'll choose another book. But Nevermoor is going to be it. I get that in the mail on the 5th, I think, or 4th, something like that, of June. So that'll work. The next one I'm not doing in June. The one after it's set in winter, I got Because It's Christmas by Debbie Macomber. This is an adult romance. Most of Debbie Macomber is quite clean. They have a little bit of fade to black scenes kind of thing. Fade to dark. Fade to, what's that called? Fade to black, is that what it's called? Whatever. I don't know bookish terms. Basically, there's no explicit sex scenes in it, but you know what's going to happen, kind of thing. So I'm going to enjoy that. Books You've Borrowed. This one I got from the library, and it is The School for Good and Evil, A World Without Princes by, who is it by? Salman Shinani? I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologize. So I'm reading the first book right now, which I've got to finish. I've got to finish 3 books by the end of June, by the end of May. So I got a lot of reading to do in the next couple of days. But I'm really enjoying the first book of this series, which is over there, so I don't have it. But it's quite a good series. I would consider it middle grade, I believe. And it's about 2 girls who get put in the school for good and evil, and they get mixed up, and the girl that they thought was going to be in the evil was put in the good, and the girl that they thought was going to be the good is put in the evil school, and it's just a book full of shenanigans. So, yeah, this is the second book in that, so I gotta finish the first book first. And then A Fire on Cover, a romance with a fire on cover. I've got this bind-up of Finding Father Christmas and Engaging Father Christmas. I never read this last year. I got it for Christmas and I never read it. Or I didn't get it for Christmas as a present. I bought it so I could read for Christmas, and I didn't read it. This is by Jones-Gunn. It is an inspirational romance. These movies are made into a Hallmark. I believe there's 2 or 3 movies out of Hallmark movies, Hallmark romance. You know what I mean. So, this is a bind-up. I'm only reading Finding Father Christmas for this prompt, and I'll be reading Engaging Father Christmas some other time in the bingo. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Words are hard, people. Okay. Turned into a movie or series. No, wait, I missed one. Okay, I got this in the wrong order. Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry. Turn into a movie or series. We've got, of course, To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I love this trilogy. I'm actually going to read the whole trilogy this month in June. Not this month, in June. So this is YA Contemporary, and I love this. This is made into a Netflix movie. Really good movie. Noah Centineo playing Peter Kay. I'm sorry, I'm 41 years old, and even I have a crush on Peter Kay. Just saying. Good book. Now, and I don't mean to be creepy. I don't mean that in any creepy way, but he is cute, okay? So, and his character in the movie is just spot on. Anyways, 12 Boys I Love Before by Jenny Han, and then I'll skip down the page and go to the YA Contemporary, which I'm reading the second book, P.S. I Still Love You, Jenny Han, and then I'll read the third one for the prompt. Which prompt is it? Featuring a single father. I kind of took a little bit of lead in, like a little bit of, what's the word called? Took a little bit of, whew, can't even think. I'm not drunk, honest. I'm not high either. I'm just very hot and very tired. This book, Always and Forever Lara-Jean, is the book where her father is he's a single father, so it features a single father. But in this book, he, spoiler alert, gets married. So I thought it has more of him in this book, so I thought this would work for features a single father. It's mainly about Lara-Jean, but, you know, single father. It works, right? So those, and then going back up to the second row, because I kind of went down on the rows, they're all on the same card. Okay, romantic comedy. My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I started reading this about a few months ago, and I'm gonna reread it because I don't like pretending that I started it in June when really I started it a long time ago. So I'm gonna reread the part that I read. But this is a romantic comedy, as all of Sophie Kinsella books, I think, are romantic comedies. So I'm gonna enjoy that. This is an adult book, but it's still really funny, and it's got a love story, and it's really good. So, because Sophie Kinsella wrote the Shopaholic books, so if you've read Confessions of a Shopaholic, they made that into a movie a long time ago. And the whole series, I've got most of the series, but they're not in very good condition, as you can tell from this book as well. I got them secondhand, and they just aren't in very good condition. But I'm going to read that book. Free space, which is the middle of the card, and you can read whatever you want. I got Pivot Point by Kasie West. Kasie West is a young adult contemporary romance books writer, author. And I've never read completely any of her books. I started one a while ago, like probably 6 months ago. For some reason, I never finished it. I don't know why, but I'm going to read that one. Pivot Point. This stack is getting dangerously tall and unsteady, but we're going to go with it. Okay. A book with a blue cover. I picked The Chocolate Cream Pie Murder by Joanne Fluke. I don't have the book right now. It's waiting for me at the library, so I will pick it up on Thursday. So The Chocolate Cream Pie Murder by Joanne Fluke has a blue cover, so I'll be reading that. And it doesn't have to be a romance book, although it does have romance in it, but it's really a cozy mystery. Let's see, book by favorite author. Now, I read this book, and I know a lot of people don't like it. I loved it. It was my first time with this author, and I loved this book. I ended up buying all her books. I've only read, like, 2 of them. But I want to reread it. The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. Love, love, love this book. It is so good. And I've got all her other books. I haven't read them all. I read, what was the other one I read of her? Since You've Been Gone. I read that one. I enjoyed that. Apparently, her 2 oldest books are supposed to be the best. And that is Amy Rogers' Epic something like that. Epic Journey, something like that. Don't remember. But I've got that book, and I want to read that too, but not in June. Not this summer, actually. I'm not going to read it. But I wanted to reread this one. I really enjoyed it. This is about a girl. I forget her name. Hold on. Andy is her name. And she... I'm not very good at explaining books, but basically, because of reasons unpertaining to her, she has to stay and be a dog walker. And she meets a guy who she kind of falls in love with, and he ends up being an author, like a published author. So it's an interesting book. It's funny, it's good. Totally recommend it. Like I said, Morgan Matson's books are supposed to be better than her older ones, a lot of people say, but I like this one. And in this one, of course I can't find anything. In the beginning of the chapters or not in the beginning of the chapters, in some of the beginning of the chapters, like most of her books, she has little things. Like here, she's got texting, and, oh, they don't have it in this book. Okay, never mind, forget I said that. In some of her books, she has, like, little written things in them, like, different things. This one has a lot of texting in it, and messaging and stuff, so that's interesting. And inside, I love this. Look at that. A dog and her. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute? And then on the back, she's got dogs. I love dogs, so. Morgan Matson, The Unexpected Everything. So that is for an author that I love. Not doing that one. The classic. I did order a book from Chapters, actually, Indigo Chapters, which is in Canada. and I ordered the Annotated Anne of Green Gables. Now, I love Anne. Megan follows. I've said this before. Megan follows will always be Anne to me. Because I grew up watching her movies, and then I read the books, and it's my favorite. She's my favorite character, and my favorite book in the whole world is Anne of Green Gables. So the Annotated Anne of Green Gables, I thought would be really interesting, because I bought that, so that's going to be for the classic. Haven't gotten it yet. I'll get it on the 4th or 5th of June, I think. Almost done, people. Featuring a single mother, I got Murder in the Secret Garden by Ellery Adams. This is a cozy mystery, and it says it doesn't have to be romance. So it's a cozy mystery. She is a single mother of an adult in this book. Her daughter is like 18 or something, but she's still a single mother. So I'm gonna read that one. That is in a series. What series is it called? A book retreat mystery? I think this is book 3 or something. It doesn't say. But anyways, enjoy those. A night scene on the cover. I've got a book waiting for me at the library. It is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren. Now, I don't like a lot of sexy times in my books, but I really want to read a Christina Lauren book. I have heard she writes very steamy scenes, but I really want to read it. So I'm going to try it. If it has too many scenes I don't agree with, then, or don't like, then I'll change that book. But right now, there is a night scene on the cover, so Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren. A book no. Okay, somehow I got this one on here, and I didn't buy this book. I'm going to have to change this. It's the book I bought for the cover. This one I actually got from the library. 4 Funerals and Maybe a Wedding by Rhys Bowen. I borrowed this, so I can't use that in that prompt. Darn it. I'll have to change the prompt, I think. But I'm going to read that book by Rhys Bowen. 4 Weddings and Maybe a Funeral. No, 4 Funerals and Maybe a Wedding. Sorry. And this is another cozy mystery. This is from the Royal Spinous Wedding. I believe. Wedding. Royal Spinous Mysteries. Oh, someone's mowing outside. I apologize. Royal Spinous Mysteries. Is that what it's called? Royal Spinous Mystery, yeah. Gonna enjoy that. I'll have to change the prompt maybe to something else that'll fit that. New to you author. I picked Stuart Turton, it says the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. The new editions are called the 7.5 Deaths to Evelyn Hardcastle, because of the 7 husbands of Evelyn Hugo. They got them mixed up. People get it mixed up. So it's really the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. This is a mystery, a murder mystery. So looking forward to that. And finally, a novel in a country. Can't read my own writing. In a country I don't live. That's it. In a country I don't live. And I picked the number 1 book of Ellery Adams' book retreat mystery, and that is Murder in the Mystery Suite. I actually started reading this one, so again, I will start from the beginning. I've only read that much, but I will start from the beginning again, so it makes it official. I know it really doesn't matter, but I don't like to lie. If I said I read it in June, I have to read the whole thing in June. So, those are my books for June. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you are going to go and do the readathon with Read Along. How come I get that all mixed up? Is it readathon or read along? It's readathon, isn't it? I don't know. Anyways, let me know if you are going to go to Steeped in Books and join Sarah. And then there's also co-hosts. I know Lizzie Faye Books, Elizabeth at Lizzie Faye Books is going to is co-hosting. And in the channel that I'm going to link to, the video that announces the book-a-thon, readathon. Oh my goodness, I gotta go. I am so tired. Okay, so why am I pointing at you like you're like a mean person? You're a naughty person. No. Okay. I'm calm, cool, and collected. Um, if you know me, you know I'm not. Okay. Anyways, in the video that that announces this readathon, I said it right. The readathon. Um, it gives you information of where it gives you links to find the bingo cards, the random bingo cards, as well as the Google Docs page where it shows all the prompts if you want to make your own bingo card like I did. And she also talks about the prizes and about the points and how to enter. She gives links to her Goodreads page, which you can tally all your points up there and talk to other people who are doing the readathon. Whew, so I totally recommend it. I also recommend you go and join Sarah's, subscribe to Sarah's channel. She's a wonderful booktuber. She's from Canada as well. She's from Toronto, I believe. And she's wonderful. I love her to death. I don't really know her, so I guess I don't love her. But, you know, as much as someone can love someone online that you never talk to or anything, yeah. I like her. She's really cool. So, yeah, that's it. That's my June TBR. I wasted so much time today. I'm so sorry. Okay, up next, the next video, which I don't know when it will be, but I'm going to do a knitting and crochet podcast. I got lots of things I plan on talking about and showing you, so join me for that. I know that this is a hybrid channel where I talk about a lot of things. I have lost quite a few subscribers because of this, and I do apologize. If you don't want to be part of this channel, I totally understand. I know I started this as a... Oh, the mower's back, sorry. I know I started this as a knit and crochet podcast channel, so I understand if you don't want to stay for the reading and writing parts, but I do, you know, I like to talk. I have a lot of hobbies, so I like to talk about them all. So if you haven't subscribed already, and if you like this video, and if you want to learn more about me and see other videos, then please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, have a good day. Bye. God bless you and all you guys. Bye.